I hate Lux for what he's called this server. Yo, what is up guys, Gray here, and today we've got our week 6 battle of the UPBA. We're going up against my good friend Luxanse and his Hangzhou Sparkling Aria. He is doing okay, I think, in the league. I can't really remember. It's been a little while since I played, and I've only had my COVID jab like a couple of days ago, and it has just knocked me out for like 2 days. So my memory's a little hazy on anything that kind of happened in those 2 weeks. So 2 weeks, 2 days. So yeah, I don't know. This is my first Wi-Fi game since having a jab. So we'll see how we're doing. I'm feeling a bit better now. So that's always good. That's always helpful. We're gonna get into this, and he doesn't bring the Seismitoad, which is actually kind of nice, but also kind of bad because I think I may have brought Grass Knot on my Metagross, and now I'm regretting that. Realistically, Sizzle comes in on it every time. Tyranitar could be set up. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Choice Scarf Gardevoir with Trace. Torn could honestly be probably AV. I think AV is most likely. Tyranitar could also be AV, Anti-Weather, which I haven't actually brought in the end. Looking like my Machamp is actually really good in this game. Stone Edge is looking incredibly free if I can just get it in on anything that's not the Gardevoir. So looking at this, does he lead it off with Tyranitar? I don't think he does. Like again, you're looking pretty free in this game, so I'm going to lead off with Jolteon. If he's Choice Scarf on Kyurem, that could be a problem. But certainly Specs does more damage. Yeah, I think that's fine. We can click Volt Switch for free against this team. Effectively, he does have a couple of mons that are very specially defensive, but yeah, should be alright. Make sure to check out Lux, by the way. He's not long since started uploading again, but he makes great content over on his channel. Like I said, good friend of mine, fantastic battler as well. As he leads off with Tornadus. This is honestly like the ideal lead for us. I'm just going to click Volt Switch. You can see whether he's Assault Vest or not. The question is actually, does this knock out a Tornadus? Torn. There's a pivot set. I mean, Volt Switch would. So I'm just going to click Volt Switch. Depending on what his investment is, I think he's probably AV here. Yeah, that's very AV. But I will certainly take that damage. Probably a U-turn coming in. I think regardless, Metagross are probably okay. What does Metagross let in? Not a lot, to be honest. It's going to be Sizzle, isn't it? And Sizzle puts me in a bit of a tough spot, so I could also go Mamo. Metagross, Mamo. Again, Metagross is less important in this game. Sizzle comes in, I can set up a screen. If he knocks off, then he knows what my set is. So he's just going to U-turn, okay. I did think that would be the case, but I think regardless of whether I go Mamo or go into Metagross, it was always going to be the same situation if Sizzle comes in. At least we can get our screens up if Sizzle comes in now. Tyranitar could also come in. I think in that situation I'd probably also get my screens up. So I'm going to go into, going to show my Metagross against a Sizzle. I know we're not doing any damage. I don't know why I decided that Grass Knot was the bring on this, but yeah, SD could be a problem. Unless he's banded, knockoff never knocks me out. But at the same time, he knows that he kind of has nothing to lose. He does go Tyranitar. Does Tyranitar knock me out? That's not the Tyranitar set I would like. Let me just move this bottle, it's annoying me. Crunch shouldn't knock me out. This is Adamant Banded. Like, Banded is really the only way he knocks me out, which is entirely possible. He could be quicker than me. He is quicker. Is he banded? He's not banded. So I'll get Reflect up. And with that, that just looks like Adamant max attack. I think I just want to go into my Machamp. Because Machamp does kind of click a button in this game. And we shouldn't take a lot from this. That's actually more than I would have liked, but it is what it is. I mean, he's got a lot of close combat. Switch-ins in the back. Earthquake. I mean, Stone Edge is just free. Will it 2-hit KO though? Stone Edge really isn't doing a lot. I kind of want to click close combat just in case. Like, it's close. He has 2 switch-ins to close combat. Like, he does have a couple of switch-ins in the back, so I think he might stay in. Ah, he doesn't. Okay. He does go Torn though. If I click Stone Edge there, this thing will be gone. Are we faster than Torn? That does respectable damage. Plus, we know it's AV and it had to have investment. But he's going to see I'm quicker here. So he's going to know I'm Scarf now. I still think close combat is fine. Shows where he's paying attention. He wasn't paying enough attention, so I believe that knocks out. Yeah, awesome. Scarf Machamp knocks out the Torn. That's kind of nice. That is nice. But Torn wasn't like the most like valuable one, I think, on his team. Yeah, Gardevoir comes in. Now, this is something that is arguably a bit of an issue. I could just sack off my Metagross at this point. I think that might be the play that I go for. See what he locks himself into, and then play accordingly. Because realistically, when am I ever getting a light screen up at this point? Like, Slowking, I guess, would be the one thing that I could get a light screen up against. So, yeah. I think it's worth sacking Metagross here, just to get something else in. It goes for Calm Mind. So it's not Choice Scarf, which is interesting. I mean, I just throw off a Meteor Mash. If I let him set up any more, then it really becomes an issue. No, he's not Choice Scarf, so I can go for Phantom Force, which does allow the Tyranitar in. I mean, I go U-turn first time. Yeah, I think that's a better play. So, just going to get the Shadow Ball off. If he stays in, like, I would have thought it was really obvious if I go into this that I've always got Machamp. Machamp looks more like a Wincon, especially because I know this isn't Scarfed. And I'm just going to click U-turn. He actually does stay in. It's incredibly unfortunate, but that does a good amount of damage. And I expect the Shadow Ball is coming out here, but I don't have a whole lot that can realistically take that hit. If he's Scarf Curum, that does become an issue. I think you'll be okay. Depends entirely. Moonblast will probably knock me out. Moonblast won't. Draining Kiss. So that's going to give him a lot of health back. Yeah. Does no guard mean that when I'm Phantom Forced, it can hit me? I have no idea. If it's a +1 for death. Shadow Ball is still doing a good amount of damage. Realistically, this has kind of not got that much that it's good against anymore, so I'll go for damage here. That does a lot. Just goes for Draining Kiss again, that's fine. I actually live this, which is ideal. Did not expect to live that there. And I can just click Shadow Ball again. He does choose to preserve this, that's fair. Just goes out into Tyranitar. So we are going to go down to the sand here. Can we see whether or not this is a Soul Vest from this? Tyranitar. I mean, we're going to see an item potentially here. How speedy am I on Mamoswine? 129, that's going to be quick enough. Earthquake is incredibly free. This could be Choice Scarf. If this is Scarfed, if this is a Scarfer, I still just want to click Earthquake. Superpower might knock me out, but Sizzle is going to be a switch in. Gonna see whether or not this is like offensive or not. Expecting it to be defensive. Yeah. Defensive made most sense. But my switch into this are like starting to really have disappeared. So I think I can just... Do I just want Earthquake again? Like, realistically this thing does kind of do things. And if he Scarf Cure him, then that does become a real issue for me. I'm just going to go for another Earthquake. And hope that he clicks U-turn. Yeah. So you can no longer switch in to the Earthquake, which is ideal. He does get to go into Cure him though. If he goes Cure him, I can go into... So I don't believe that this set is by any means taking a hit from a like Specs Cure him. I mean, it would take a Freeze Dry and Ice Beam, but this is why my Primarina is here. So he goes for the Focus Blast and misses. Honestly, that would have done a whole lot at all. It does give him the information though that I am not choice locked. A Flip Turn I think is probably my best play, because even if he stays in, I don't think he's going to stay in here. But then it's Lux. Lux is very good, and he likes to make reads, so... He is going to stay in, but he's not Scarfed, so that's good information. I do wish I clicked Draining Kiss, but... I mean, Machamp and Stone Edge potentially. 62 to 74, like, it just doesn't do enough damage, unfortunately. I know the Dragon Darts will. I can Dragon Darts into Phantom Force. Did he show an item? Or I can Dragon Darts into... Dragon Darts into U-turn, maybe? Like, you can absolutely go Guard War. Like, I understand you can go Guard War. Trace the Infiltrator, that's fine. Do I just want to click U-turn again? I feel like U-turning is fine, but it does put me in a position. Like a very unfortunate position. Yeah, I'm going to click U-turn again. Because if I Phantom Force here, then it puts him in a... If he goes Tyranitar, that's the issue I got. Is that crit? No, that just did a lot of damage. And yeah, this time I'm going to go Primarina. I got 2 mons that can deal with the... he's going to Calm Mind, probably just Draining Kiss here. My play regardless is just a Flip Turn. If he kills me with Psy Shock, then that's fine. Yeah, plays the Flip Turn. We're getting worn away. We're not going to have many sacks left. But how I've got to play this endgame is to be fine with that, effectively. It's Draining Kiss. This shouldn't do too much. I think Flip Turn will probably do roughly the same amount of damage. In fact, it's just going to knock it out. Wow, I didn't expect it to do that much. That's kind of wild. I mean, Dragapult puts him in the worst situation. Machamp, pretty good. Mamo, if I get rid of the Sizzle, is looking great. I want to say, because it's Fizz Def Sizzle, I should be able to live a Bullet Punch. U-turn to 30 to 36, yeah, that looks about right. 145. I mean, Kyurem can come in here. Kyurem does come in here. What else has he got left? Tyranitar, which potentially is Scarfed. I don't think we've seen the set on that. Slowking is currently stopping me from clicking Close Combat. Do I sack off Prim? I think Prim's not doing anything else for me, so yeah. Again, I'm just gonna go Prim. Does give me Dragapult back in. Just goes for Focus Blast again, so yeah, I made the right switch. And this time I go for Draining Kiss. If I clicked this on the first time, we'd be in a great spot, but it is what it is. I guess Freeze Dry, that's going to knock me out. Now Dragapult comes back in and clicks Dragon Darts. I've yet to show my last move. I believe Dragon Darts should always knock out. It should 2-hit KO that as well, so yeah, I just click Dragon Darts. He goes Hard Sizzle. Yeah. I believe this should still knock it out. Yes, it's looking close. He can Bullet Punch for damage. I just click Dragon Darts again. Yeah, he just pulled a bunch of damage. Doesn't do too much damage, but Tyranitar comes in regardless. I think at this point I need to preserve. Like, this needs to be preserved. This is my win con effectively. Machamp can also see out this game. Yeah, Tyranitar comes in. On the off chance this is weakness policy or it's choice scarf, I don't want to stay in and click U-turn. You have such a hard time clicking close combat. Yeah, I'm just going to go Machamp. So he does go for the Rock Polish. I did think it'd be Rock Polish weakness policy. I've seen him use that set recently. I mean, he could just knock me out with something here. I'm clicking close combat regardless. This Tyranitar could just win from here. He's actually going to withdraw. Okay. Does go Slowking. Just obviously going to take this close combat just fine. As long as Curum's around, I can't win with Mamo, so I'm just going to go Mamo. He may predict this and go into Curum. I think Tyranitar is probably more likely of the two. Like, there's no way I'm staying in, effectively. So I think he might play off me staying in. He goes for a Psychic to knock me out. No. Now I could sub, because he needs to keep this so he doesn't lose to close combat late game. I think that's fine. Like, if he stays in, he stays in. But, like, I force the Curum to hit me. The Curum comes in. He's going to withdraw. I knew he had to keep it. Now, question here is, can I do enough with the EQ into Ice Shard with the sand up? It depends entirely on his bulk. There is a world in which this does enough. It just goes to the Earth Power. That will definitely break my sub. That looks like it's in range. It's so close though. Like, I want to say that is in range. To 24. I'm going to click it. It looks like it's in range. We pick up the KO. Awesome. Whew. Right, do we knock out Tyranitar? If it's Dragon Dance, Earthquake should knock it out. He goes Slowking first. So, yeah, once again, I just Earthquake. This might live the hit, I guess. If he's gone into it first. Yeah, it does. So he goes for Psychic. Now the question is, so if he was able to live that hit, if I go Slowking, so he's got to be like very defensive. So if I go back to Machamp, no, I go U and I click U-turn. I go U and I click U-turn. That is my play. Because that should always do enough. And if he goes into Tyranitar, I click Close Combat with Machamp. Or I click Earthquake with Machamp. He's going to withdraw. It's Tyranitar. Just have a little bit of chip on him. That's the Dragon Dance set. How much is Dragon Volt U-turn? 49 to 58. Machamp. Earthquake should do enough here. Earthquake should always do enough. And if it doesn't do enough, we lose. So, fairly simply. There's no reason it shouldn't do enough though, right? Yeah. So, threat. Definitely averted there. And I think that should also do enough to Slowking to be able to knock it out. I'm pretty sure. Big turn was definitely when he didn't spot the... Actually, it might not do enough to knock it out, but then he's not going to live the hit straight after, so... I just Dragon Darts it after this. It could be a 1-0, could be a 2-0, depending on whether this kills or not. I mean, Mamo didn't kill. Never mind, it did. Was it correct? No. So yeah, we're going to pick up the 2-0 win, which is much needed. We're in a position now where, actually our week 7 game, we're not going to have a game because it was a forfeit win in our favour. So yeah, that puts us to 4-3, which is definitely much more preferable for a playoff race, because we've got a couple of really tough games coming up. Our end of season is absolutely crazy. So yeah, picking up a win here was absolutely needed. Maybe 1 or 2 in the last 3 games is going to be probably necessary, because we have not had the best of games in recent memory. So yeah, good game to Lux. Make sure to go check him out. His link will be down in the description below, as well as all the other coaches for the UPBA this season. That was a really fun game, really close. But like, despite him letting his Torn go down early, there was still like so much to think about in that game. His team is terrifying, man. It's absolutely terrifying. So yeah, make sure to go show Lux some love. One of my best friends, just generally, not just in the community, just one of my best friends in general. So yeah, make sure to go check him out. And if you enjoyed the battle, please leave a like, subscribe. Your support is greatly appreciated, and also to miss out, not to specifically miss out on more content. That's exactly what I'm going for. I'm going to stick with it. Until next one, have a great day, guys. Peace.